to kind of just get a team that's as talented as you guys offensively, just out of your rhythm?
I feel like they just they keep the ball in front. Some pressure, but for the most part, they know their limits. Like, I feel like each player knows how much they can guard the ball and pressure the ball, and they know their limits. And they keep the ball in front, so they don't have to help, and they kind of get you out of your offense. But because they make every rotation, and they're just a good team defensively. So and they're always locked in defensively, and I feel like they never take plays off from the defensive end.
What's it like going against Simpson?
He has a great feel for the game. Tough guard, especially on the defensive end. Really keeps the ball in front, and he's really physical.
Yeah. That physicality. When you watch him, you could see. He does a lot of stuff. I mean, how would you kind of describe the type of physical play that he brings?
He's active. Brings a lot of. He's active with his hands and with his body, and and one thing, like, they don't foul. They play solid, so solid they don't foul. So it's hard to play against good teams, especially that's so defensive sounded and that can score the ball offense too.
Is it when you play against a team that is that active defensively? Does that ultimately have an effect on your defense on the other end? When you're fighting so hard for baskets, can it take a toll on your defense on the other end, kind of over the course of a game?
I mean, somewhat, but they're physical. They're in the right spots, and it's just offense. Offense. If it's a half-court setting, you're gonna play defense the 20 to 25 seconds because they're gonna run their stuff, and then on our offensive end, it's gonna be hard to score. So all around, they're all around good, I think.
I've been here for 5 or 6 years, and this was one of the loudest I've ever heard this. But from other places that you've had, obviously you're early in your career, what'd you make of the environment?
Oh, this is by far the toughest environment I've ever played in. And it was loud. They had a crowd behind them, and it's always tough playing against a Power 5 team here. But I think that crowd was a big key, and their momentum swings. Just having that crowd behind you, it gets you really pumped up.
Thank you very much.
21-11, and then pretty much everything kind of went wrong for you guys. Can you pinpoint what maybe the first thing was that sort of triggered that?
I just think that we came out swinging, we punched them in the mouth first, and against a good team, just one punch isn't going to work. So they threw out every other punch, and we just never fought back, I feel like.
Kenny and Cam talked about physical toughness and mental toughness. Can you, your 7-8 games in your career, can you see that was missing during that stretch?
Oh, for sure. They got all the loose balls, the hustle plays. They just played tougher than us, and they was more locked in than us, I feel like, on both ends of the court. I feel like we just got to come more ready to play, man. We can play tough, and we just got to play tough, play smart, and just play together.
Does this loss like this motivate you?
I mean, of course, but it's also a learning experience too. In college, never let your foot off the pedal. You can't have any letdowns. You got to play 100% every possession.